When you look at the 75 years of Porsche, you just continue to want more, whether that's a brand new GT3 RS or a very early pre-A 356, you want to collect them all. Now, for over half my life, Porsche has been the center of my universe. It's given me everything, not only in the sporting side, but also in a career. My first memories of a Porsche were magazines and posters that I had all around my room and on my walls. Once I joined the Porsche Junior team, the culture and the heritage of motorsport was all around me. Going to work in the morning at the office and seeing posters of the '98 GT1 winning car and the driver sitting on the fender, hearing tales and listening to people tell stories of a 908 and a 917. So from day one, I knew that the legacy and the heritage of Porsche's success on the track, but also on the street, was something that I wanted to learn about. I didn't just need to learn about it, but I was completely captivated by it, and what a history lesson it was. Endurance racing is so many more elements to the challenge of winning a race as a driver and as a team. Racing twice around the clock with adversity from other cars, multiple class racing, the weather's changing, the light is changing. It's going from bright sun to darkness, and then you wake up in the morning and you have another stint and the sun is blasting in your eyes and things are looking different, the car's behaving differently. In the beginning of my career, it was about getting to the end of the race and keeping the car clean, keeping the car on track, and the car being reliable. In the latter part of my career, it was much more about sprint racing for 24 hours and really pushing the car every single corner of every single lap, because the evolution of tires and the reliability of the cars allowed the driver, it required the driver and the team to push the envelope so much more. And I'm very lucky to live through that era of, at the beginning, it was an H-pattern transmission the first time I went to Le Mans, and there were 3 pedals, and there was no traction control, and you had to use the clutch. And then at the end, you had rev limiters, traction control, ABS. The game had changed, and so much of that transition happened while I was doing my 15 Le Mans, and just a tremendous event in itself. Le Mans, Daytona, Nürburgring, Bathurst, Spa. I mean, there were so many classic endurance races that I was able to race and achieve victory in GT, and it was an amazing immersive education in how to drive towards a goal with so many different personalities and walks of life. Everything that I touch has some relationship to the brand, and I have a sheer love for the cars and for all the people that sort of subscribe to this culture and this church that is Porsche. At Luftgekühlt, which is an event that I founded, we want to use architectural backdrop to create photo moments. We want people to share their experience and their angles and how they use lighting to portray cars. So it becomes more interactive than just staring at cars stagnant. I think it's so interesting to lay these cars out in different ways so that it's more about looking at art on the wall than it is about studying rows and rows of cars. Emotion is, I think, what this brand brings out of the community, and it's an atmosphere you want to be around. It's a happy atmosphere, it's a respectful atmosphere. When you get up close and personal with race cars that have been preserved in their originality, and you see how the rock chips have pitted the front of the car, you see tire marks on the side of the car, you see age inside on the seat belts or the steering wheels. For the generations to come, I think it's so important to preserve that. With all of it, I think car shows have a double objective. I think that they bring cars to people, but they also bring people to people, and it is a central point and a hub to connect and to have a social experience. So I love the moments when you see people reconnecting or meeting for the first time, all because of that common love for cars. I'm Patrick Long. I'm a racer, an event producer, a car guy, and I am Porsche.